Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Johnny Nelson. A strange setting, we're in a squash court at the moment. Not sure how the audio is going to play out, but we've got the lapels on and we're here in Sheffield. How are you? Well, Doncaster.
Doncaster, down the road from my house. I
Yes.
boxed here as well. GBM Promotion did an excellent job of putting the show on, giving an opportunity for grassroots to come through, get the local fans out. And these are the rough diamonds that hopefully want to come through to be a star of tomorrow. And it's good that small home promoters are happy to take the risk of losing money. There's no big TV screens or anything, TV cameras or anything, and give an opportunity for the youngsters coming through.
What brings you here tonight then to the people?
Sheldon McDonald, he was boxing. I'm invested in Sheldon. I think talented young man, very intelligent young man, studied and studying to be an accountant, but also wants to box in his part time, and he's actually very talented. So this is his call so far.
How often do you spot people? You're inboxing not non-stop constantly. Yeah. Obviously, Sky will scout people through different avenues, but how often do you spot people?
I see so much talent, and Brendan always said it's like having a cake. You can have all the ingredients, but if one thing's missing, it's never going to taste right. I see so much talent, and the problem is that what distracts that talent is life. Yeah. Girlfriends, a job, family issues, money, domestic setup. And so once you've found that talent, you've got to find a talent that's selfish enough to actually say, right, that's my goal, that's what I've got to do. So it's not that easy. There's so many talented fighters that are out there. And when you see somebody that has got the whole package, you get really excited about it. And so when it does happen, it's a great journey to follow.
Okay, we'll move on to Shields Marshall.
Yep.
Not so long ago, but it was a historic moment for female boxing, along with obviously Taylor Serrano. What was it like being there that night? Wicked. To have the O2 packed out for a women's fight?
Absolutely packed out, 20,000 people there, 2 million people view it on TV. Promoters, I remember them saying, I ain't putting these on my belt. Now, these women have actually really put female boxing on the map. Some girls boxing out there now. You look at the likes of Katie Taylor. There are some talented, it's not women fighters. They can fight for fun. And it was an excellent night. It was a really, really good night. And I was proud to just be there. Even if I wasn't working, I'd have definitely watched it. Yeah. I think Savannah Marshall boxed out of the skin. I actually think after seeing that, Savannah actually can box better than that as well. And she boxed out of the skin. I think Claressa Shields is a class act. And the entrance, the fight, how she handled herself before, during and after the fight, great show.
Yeah, I know Marshall will be back and I'm sure they'll fight again. Outside of that, and I know Taylor's fighting tomorrow, but Taylor or Shields, who do you think is the GOAT at the moment?
I think Katie Taylor.
Taylor or Shields, yeah.
Well, Katie Taylor's proved herself at the top level, and I think it's about where they are in their career.
Okay.
Personally, I think Katie Taylor, we've probably got 2 top-tier, good, successive fights out of her, depending on who she fights. Taylor's a brilliant boxer, the best out of a lot of them. But it's not just about being a good fight, it's being a whole package. Character gives you that edge. I think Shields has that character. You're going to love her all over. Shields has that you're going to want to watch her. Ali was a brilliant fighter, but not the best. But the whole package made him the best. Shields is one of those fighters where she talks the talk. She'll shout in your face, she'll shout the argument, she'll have an argument in it, she'll really give it to you, and she'll back it up, and she's proved that. So when you're looking at that, I'd say Shields, but when you're looking at the best pound for pound so far, Katie Taylor's proved that, hands down. So it depends on what you're looking for.
Okay, on to the Conor Benn situation. Yesterday, he didn't relinquish his BBBFC licence, but he didn't sign up for it. This is the words of Eddie, obviously. As of right now, do you believe he's innocent or guilty? Do you believe Conor's story? Contamination?
I feel for Conor, and I say to everybody, Conor is loved by 99% of people. People are so surprised that Conor Benn has this hanging over him. Facts are facts. This substance has been found in Conor Benn's system. Facts are facts. Conor Benn has to prove he didn't take this knowingly. Facts are facts. People are now trying to distract and scatterbomb the facts. So this is for Conor Benn to prove, look, I didn't take this knowingly. This is in my system. I can't say it's not. It's in my system. I didn't take it knowingly. I don't know how. So it's a hard one. It's a hard shout. I gather this is twice now. Yeah. So it's a hard shout, and it's going to be a hard thing for him to prove. So he's either doing something that's leaving him exposed to this, or someone is leaving him exposed to this. Everybody else is getting hammered. Eddie Hearn's getting hammered, the boxing board are getting hammered, TV companies getting hammered. Stick to the facts. The facts are Conor Benn, a substance was found in Conor Benn's system. This isn't about Eddie. It isn't about the boxing board. It isn't about, that argument of how they dealt with it can be had afterwards. The fact for the boxing game, the fight game itself, is Conor Benn has to prove, or he's trying to prove, look, I did not take this knowingly. And so he's in a situation now where he'll more than likely get banned until or if he can prove that. Once that is dealt with, then everybody's aspersions and finger pointing at, well, you should have said this and you should have done that and you shouldn't have done this. That'll happen then, but that's a he said, she said thing. Just deal with the facts. And listen, I'm gutted for the young man, but facts are facts. And he's fighting for his credibility, he's fighting for his career.
Yeah, for sure. Conor mentioned in one of the written interviews, it stays in your system for months, am I an idiot? But obviously, Dr. Usman, I'm sure you've seen the leaked videos and everyone has online, mentioned, and he is the best, I guess, in that field. He can flush drugs out of your system. Do you feel that there's traces, the small amounts that were found, that obviously wasn't meant to happen, and that's obviously part of the reason why Conor Benn still does look very, very suspicious?
Again, stick to the facts. This is found in his system. It doesn't matter if you have to be an idiot to take this stuff. Yeah. It was found in his system.
What do you believe then?
So I don't know enough. I know as much as you do. And so the obvious thing, so I have to keep repeating, this was found in his system. So Conor Benn is saying, I've not cheated. So somehow this has got in my system. So I need to understand how it's got into his system. That's it. So it doesn't matter what I believe, you're looking at the facts, it's in his system. So taking it knowingly or not, that's his job to prove that. And I hope he does. I hope he can prove it. But unfortunately, how it looks is what it is. And so he's just got to try and save himself.
Okay, last one on this. He didn't sign up for the license, which means he can't get banned. Do you believe he should have been banned? Because like you said, the facts are facts.
He'll get banned. He'll get banned unless he can prove otherwise. He'll get banned. And in regards to him with the British Boxing Board of Control license, and if he carries on boxing, he eventually will have a British Boxing Board of Control license. This is emotion talking, anger, upset. But he will. It's just emotion talking. Okay. Give it time. Let time tell its own story.
Okay, two more things. Joe Parker, what's he going to do next?
Parker?
Yes.
Don't know.
Not sure.
I don't know what he'll do. I don't know how he'll do it. You know, he went out there. He boxed to the best of his ability, and it wasn't good enough. End of. So where does he go? What does he do? Is there another route for him to have? He lost to somebody, as far as he was concerned, that shouldn't have beat him. So these are career defining moments for individuals. So he's got to be realistic with himself. He's happy to be a gatekeeper. Some fighters, they can comfortably do that. Some fighters have got too much pride to do that. And if your dream has died to be the best, and you've got no excuses, it's very hard to carry on.
Okay, and Fury Chisora 3, thoughts on that? Obviously, a lot of people say.
I think Fury will be thinking soft touch.
Yeah.
Boxing twice, beating twice, I'll do it again.
For more money.
Chisora's in a great position to win a lot of money as a loser. And it's going to be the Tyson Fury show. Tyson Fury has proved he's the best heavyweight in the world. It's for everybody else to prove he isn't. And so no matter what, Tyson Fury's top dog. And now he's not holding out for half a bill. Now he's not retired. Now he's not doing whatever. He's done his job.
Thanks, Johnny.